Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on Exotic, a movie about drug smuggling in Miami. It's kind of like a low-budget Scarface, but I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 18. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. That guy's pretty funny. Let me tell you something. The editing on this thing is sweet. Oh, man. Give your editor a raise, boys. Some really sweet editing in this trailer. If you don't like the trailer, I understand. But you cannot, absolutely cannot knock the editing on this. The pacing is beautiful. It's... Some of the acting is, it's low budget acting, but for the most part, it's on point. It's really on point, and they're doing a lot here with very little money. I can see it. They did a lot here. Like this is a kind of a cheap effect, but it works. This is a great effect at the end. It's like, I'll just play a little bit of it. I can't play too much of it. YouTube will flag just about anything these days. See, they're dumping cocaine on the logo, and then it all turns white. That's pretty cool. So the premise of the movie is this dude on the right rents exotic cars, and he uses the exotic car rental business to smuggle cocaine in and around Miami, or to deliver it, or I don't know, whatever they're doing with cocaine. There's a lot of cocaine in this. Fake cocaine, obviously. And meanwhile, there's a reporter, a beautiful reporter, of course, who is trying to do a story for a newspaper that's somehow still in business in Miami. And her friend just tells her she's wasting her time. This is like the uncle of the guy who runs the exotic sports cars. And he's like Scarface, not as, brazen, but he's like, yeah, I'm going to take over Miami. Kind of low key. And in fact, one of the scenes is the uncle telling him to stay low key at all times. So he plans to take over the Miami drug trade, and there's all sorts of murders and gunplay and chicks in bikinis. It's got everything. The only thing it's missing, as compared to something like Scarface, is it doesn't have any really big scenes. It doesn't have any big set pieces. It's got beautiful shots, though. It's kind of like, Vice City GTA, or the new GTA that's coming out, but kind of in movie form. I would see this 100%. Yeah, I like gangster movies. And it's the same old, same old. First act, he's coming up. He's got a new idea. They start, smuggling coke in these exotic cars. Second act, they're doing it. They're making crazy money, but then people start to get jealous. The uncle has a problem. The reporter's getting closer. They're trying to kill him. The FBI's moving in. They're trying to get him to flip. What's the third act? Usually it's either he flips and then the uncle goes to jail and he lives, or he dies. He takes over Miami and then he dies like Scarface. One of those things. So it's a bit up in the air, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the look of it. It's got kind of a cool soundtrack that goes well with the Miami scene. And just the production value on this thing alone. They really... This, I believe, is a very low-budget movie, but it doesn't look like one. I can kind of see it, because I can see the tricks they're doing, but man, they use every trick in the book. And your editor, again, sweet cuts. Sweet cuts on this. So, there's a Fandango link. An exotic car rental owner secretly runs a criminal empire for the Calamar cartel. When a journalist, Isabella, digs into the city's underworld, Alejandro's double life unravels. So, they got a Tubi link. Oh, so maybe it's a Tubi movie. Interesting. So I guess it's on Tubi. Let's just pop over there for a minute. Yeah, it looks that way. Holy crap. It's like the whole movie's here. Oh, I can't play this. Let me just get out of that real quick. Um, is that the whole movie? What was the length on that? I gotta look again. Yeah, hour 34. So the whole movie's on Tubi. I might watch this. I might watch this. See, this is what I mean. This is the right way to make something it's probably very low budget if it's on Tubi. But this is the right way. You want to maximize everything you possibly can. And the editing does that in this. Is there no... Oh, man, it's not on here. Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. Sergen Phillips writes and directs. Yeah. So, I haven't heard of any of these actors. They all look appropriate for the roles. Yeah, I would check this out, especially if it's on Tubi. It's an hour 34. It's 90 minutes. Perfect. Perfect length. Perfect. This is how you make a movie. Hollywood, for some insane reason, has forgotten. You take all those big, bloated, $200 million abortions they put out, you cut it down to 90 minutes, you do the things that needs to be done and nothing else, bare bones, tell a story, beginning to end, show, don't tell, follow all the ways you're supposed to make a movie, and it's going to be good. Or at least it will be good enough that you'll just see it and say, well, that was pretty good. Now, is this going to blow your doors off? No. But for someone who likes gangster movies like me, I would watch this. I'm not going to be sitting there for 2.5 hours. It's not going to drag out. It's going to be boom, boom, boom. That's what we need in movies. This is why people aren't watching them. They're too long and they're too terrible. This movie flies in the face of that. And it should get more attention, quite frankly. So Exotic. I believe this was partly based on a true story. They're not saying that, but I do remember a news story a few years back of exotic car guys smuggling coke, smuggling drugs or delivering drugs in some capacity. So yeah, there's that too. They didn't even need to mention it. It's just a cool movie. Something you can watch. And I'm going to predict it's probably a pretty decent flick. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Jones. Speaking of decent flicks, I think I'm going to go see The Naked Gun. And I'm running a little late, so I'm going to go. Check me out tomorrow. Check me out at LBI Book Swap on August 5th, Tuesday, where I'll be doing a signing at the bookstore starting at noon. Hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.